Alright. And we're going live with the ScienceCast. And we're here, the ScienceCast. What's up, guys? Yep. Anyway, guys, I'm the. So and welcome to ScienceCast. I'm joined by the master, as usual.
We'll get on with it in just a second.
I'm eating ice.
All right. So now you do your intro,
All right,
and then
so,
once you're done with your intro, everybody
guys,
introduces themselves.
we screwed this whole thing up. We had a plan to introduce everybody one by one, but I unmuted everybody, and it was just random
It'll
shit,
work,
so.
Wyatt. Don't worry.
I'm already live. Anyway, so I'm joined by the Edit Master.
Hello.
Welcome back. Glad to have you on. Dub. We're glad to have you back. Are you drinking?
I'm eating ice still.
Yeah, I know. Great way to start a podcast. And I'm also joined by two new people who have not appeared in any of my videos.
How could they?
Joined by Lord.
How could you? I'm a famous person.
Joined by Lord of Pyrocynical.
Hola.
Alright. Joined
Hola,
by
¿cómo estás?
Saucy Llama. The best name ever.
I played too much Borderlands.
And yeah,
We know
guys.
this.
If you are watching it from my point of view, I suggest you also go watch it from Oxy Gremlin's point of view. Depending on, I want everything to look different. He's a different setup than I do, but anyway, let's get into it.
My teeth
Disclaimer. Here we do talk about controversial topics. Like we'll give our own opinions. Sorry.
On opinions.
And yeah, please don't be offended by anything we say, and just sit back, grab a cup of tea, load up your favorite game, and just have a good evening with us.
What if,
Don't forget to like and subscribe and give me money.
what if they can't drink tea, Wyatt?
I was
Yeah,
just
that's
about
kind
to
of
say, like,
insensitive.
please don't be offended by any of us, by like anything we say. Like seriously, this is our own
No,
opinion.
they get offended by him saying drink a cup of tea, but if they're not able to drink a cup of tea, that's messed up.
Yeah,
I'm
what-
offended.
Yeah, like totally. Yeah.
This is how offensive the stuff on this podcast will go. We've already crossed the line.
Yo, you've already gone like past the line in the neighbor kid's yard. Alright, so
Dark, I'm
That
coming
reminds
up
me
here.
earlier.
There's gonna be.
That reminds me
like,
earlier. I was like walking with a couple of friends, and I'm like, I don't want to be walking these people's lawns. And like, why? I'm like, you guys don't want to get shot. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm black.
let's start. So with some
Great way to start out.
generalities.
Generalities.
Boxed Gremlin. I hear. I have not seen like, any posts from you
Oh,
lately.
shit.
What's been going on with that?
I just posted the other day.
Really?
Got him.
Really?
It's the Dark Souls thing. I made a
Really?
meme.
Oh, it's just
a
like Dark
meme
Souls.
thing of Dark Souls. Because that game's alive
Hold
and
on.
stuff.
Yo, Dark, if you don't mind, I'm gonna get this base right in front of you. In front of us, right here.
Yeah.
Please don't mind them. They are kinda sorta
We're playing Halo Wars 2.
yeah.
I have no life.
We both have no life.
We know.
I can't actually find your channel.
Dark.
Shit.
Dark, you want me to go into healing or you go
It's
into
because it doesn't
You want me
exist.
to
He's been
spin
lying
you?
to you all this
I
time.
want you to back me up. Right
I
now.
actually don't exist. Illuminati confirmed.
Where's your channel?
Oh
I
my
actually
god.
can't find it.
Look up the Edit Master.
Yeah, I know,
And
yeah.
then look
I'm going on
right
YouTube so I
beside,
can watch this
I'll get
right
it.
podcast.
beside look up Dark Souls.
I'll get the point.
You know what's
Yeah,
guys?
let's
You know
actually
what's
go see it.
greater than You know what's greater than being in a podcast?
What?
Being a podcast.
Being a cat
Watching the
toss.
podcast while you're inside of it.
You'll have to send me like a link because I actually can't find it. Like it's just not there.
Research level 1. Okay, hold on.
Research level 1.
Sexy.
Nice. Ah shit! Like, and I accidentally. Oh wow! I closed my dashboard. Whoops. That's not good.
Oh,
Yeah,
We are
really not
professionals,
good.
guys.
Totally,
Don't
man.
lie to him.
Wait, Dark, should I get ODST drop or Archer Missile?
All right, so
Hey man, you do you,
Llama,
but
Van
not
Llama,
literally.
and Lord, please try not to add too much
Who
Halo
won't-
Wars too. But like,
Yeah,
I'm-
we won't, don't worry.
I'm
I
competitive.
don't care as much as like, but just keep at him. Anyway,
Yeah, I know you, man.
I can't actually.
I know you, man.
Okay, so
You Gucci.
your channel. Okay.
No one says that anymore.
I can't actually find.
I like how this bag says 0 cholesterol. 0
I'm
milligrams of
offended.
cholesterol.
You're always offended.
Subscribe.
I'm always offended.
Okay, yeah. You you want to play Dark Souls for the first time? Okay, guys, go actually check that out because that actually looks like something like I will watch later. Anyway,
Don't lie.
his
I'm
best
joking.
video ever is the Fortnite
The
montage.
Fortnite versus PUBG.
Like, oh my
Yes.
gosh, I think it's amazing. Anyway, I'm
I'm
glad
gonna
to
look
see
at
that.
now.
I'm actually really glad to see that you are uploading and whatnot. It's actually really nice.
Yeah, that's what. And like now that my mic is working, there's a new video coming this weekend. By the end of this weekend.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a new video up by the end of the stream. It's gonna be another episode of my Pokemon Nuzlocke. Should be fun.
What are you playing that on, by the way?
Emulator Desume.
Oh, sweet.
I'll have to show you the emulator because it's actually really good. Anyway, so
All right.
Let's turn the stream to a Fortnite one.
Yeah.
hey Tuba, how's
No.
your how is your dead channel, buddy?
It's doing pretty good. It's dead to the point that instead of being 6 feet under, it's at the core of the earth.
Oh my God!
Man,
Something
that's,
amazing
that-
just
that-
happened.
That's pretty
What,
dead
man?
Sony
and
Scientist
buried.
subscribed
Yeah,
to your channel.
Yes, I subscribed.
I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd see the day.
Stop.
Oh my god, it's on
Stop.
stream
Derek,
too.
you got
This
any
is gonna-
input on
is
this
gonna
dead channel
explode.
business?
So, anyway, guys, let's actually get down
Apparently not.
to some of the topics at hand. As you all know, I do actually have this time prepared, thought out topics because the last stream was a travesty, and
Yeah.
the sad thing was like, I did it with rags too, and like I had tons of fun. But like I fanboyed so much and was so unorganized that like it was pretty shit, to be honest.
I watched it. I got 30 minutes and I was like, I can't.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, oh no, because you were like, when you're...
I was trying not to. Anyway, but this is not the time. Okay, we're gonna get a little quieter here, and we're gonna start talking. Anyway, so
We've been talking.
shut up. Let's start with the vote that's going to take place again for net neutrality. It's going back to the Senate, which is going to Congress. Sorry, in Congress it's mostly Republican, and they were the ones who favored getting rid of net neutrality. So, with this vote going back to them, do you think it will change their minds, or you think that net neutrality's still gonna go?
It's gonna dive
Away.
headfirst into just concrete.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a matter of perspective.
I mean, how so? Honestly.
Like, think about it from their point of view. It's run by mostly Republicans, and they're in favor of, getting rid of net neutrality. But as you said, it's going back. Some minds and heads might be turned in favor of it, but then again, most of them might still be in favor of getting rid of it. So you could look at it either way.
Well, you guys remember, right after it got passed, it was a really close. It was almost like a draw, almost. It was like a 2-3 vote.
Yeah, it was down to one guy.
I thought it was like a landslide.
Yeah, it was.
No,
It's down to one guy. Remember?
What?
Oh.
Wasn't it 2? It was 2-3, wasn't it?
There were.
Yeah.
I remember it being 2-3.
There were 5 people in total, and they just. It was one guy, and he decided to get rid of it, and now he's an internet meme. I don't fuck up everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good old Pie Boy.
Yeah. But
I love that guy.
I honestly think that we won't change anything. Okay, in June 11th is when it's supposed to take place. I'm sorry, but take effect. And
yeah, how could you?
I like paying for my porn.
Porno Premium, boys. Can we get a sponsor from Porno, please? Can we get a sponsor?
I know,
Hasn't spoken for the last 5 minutes.
$80 for the premium porn subscription.
Yeah, right. But anyway, back on topic
Okay,
here.
guys. But I actually haven't spoken like 5
Yeah, spoke. Yeah.
minutes.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I was mentioning that. But yeah, continue.
So like, a lot of people are watching this. Like, I've actually kept up with it quite a bit, and it doesn't look like it's going to be in the favor of everybody who wants it to stay. It definitely looks like an uphill battle, and I don't actually see it being overturned at all, and I think it's just gonna be a fruitless task, honestly. And nobody really knows on what companies are gonna do after. I mean, it's basically saying now that they have the ability, they can do all that stuff. But who actually knows what they're gonna do? Which is the whole perspective.
Sorry for interrupting, but Dark, they're gonna be coming after me first.
Yeah.
Fun.
No more Pornhub.
So, Gremlin, I want to hear your thoughts about this. So basically, YouTubers in general, okay?
Oh no.
Will we have to pay a premium for uploading videos? Like,
Well, more than likely. But I mean, it would just ruin every. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it because I'm not even. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm fairly educated, but not that educated on the whole situation with net neutrality. I'm just gonna go ahead and be up front.
it's not really directly public.
I don't really know anything either about it, like as much. Is this all I hear is like a lot of rumors saying like it might come back or something?
Yeah, it might. Yeah, so yeah, there is a possibility for the vote to be overturned. Actually, have it for
like
the
it
rest
might come
of
back.
the time, but
Like it might come back like a little like not as expensive, if kind of thing.
yeah. Now, like, I wonder, like, for all the console, like, are you gonna pay like an extra premium on top of you already paying Xbox Live? Or
More than likely.
Hell no.
like, I hope
I'm
not.
not gonna.
Yeah, I won't.
Yeah, no.
If
Oh,
they
I'm
would
not
do that
going to.
Xbox,
I'm just
I'll
saying, like,
Get PC
They
so you
do
just
that
have to pay for the internet.
Exactly.
We still gotta pay for it anyway.
If they
Like-
do that to like Xbox with like memberships and all that, I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna go outside.
I mean,
I'm gonna go
maybe-
outside. I'm gonna get a life.
Maybe Microsoft would have to like pay that fee for all their users,
So we don't have to.
which they would have to up some prices, though, in order to compensate for this. But that's all up speculation, honestly. Any more thoughts about it? I just had to throw this topic in because it does affect a lot of use.
pretty much every American.
Yeah, so
The only thing I have left to say is that the whole thing is really worrying.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it
Oh
is.
yeah.
It really is. And I don't think there's gonna be any direct impact, like after June 11th. I honestly don't think the direct impact that's gonna happen. But I could be wrong, and we could. I'd pay for all of this. So
Yeah, right.
yeah, so that's it's food for thought. Comments. Let me know what you think.
Speaking of food, I'm eating food right now.
Oh yeah.
Man, now I'm hungry.
All right, so very interesting,
God damn it, Tom! You ruin everything.
very interesting topic. I was reading up.
Like that Battlefield
Summit being-
4 controversy over the Battle Royale.
Don't you mean Battlefield 5?
God, dude.
Yeah,
Don't bring up
Well,
that topic.
we'll get to that. That's some juiciness. But I want to talk about
And then Black Ops 4.
the summit being canceled with because of North Korea's actions. Now, I don't know how well versed you guys are in this news.
Obviously, I'm out of this one. I have no clue.
You might be the only one educated on this
Are you
topic.
okay?
I'm pretty sure you're the only one that's educated on this
What are
topic.
you guys talking about? Because I'm too busy
Dark,
listening to
I'm getting
myself
sick.
eat.
All right, so
Yeah, so am I.
talking about the summit being canceled with North Korea and Singapore.
Yeah, because
What are those?
yeah, they were like, oh yeah, Mike Pence is this, Mike Pence is that, and
Yeah, and they threatened-
Trump was kind of like,
nuclear war. If need to be, then Trump sent a letter. Hey, we're gonna back out of this because you were acting poorly. You're not showing good judgment, and
mm-hmm.
the more thought like it would be
Oh
like
my god.
we got left standing at the altar at the meeting in Singapore, like they wouldn't show up. That was the fear. That'd be a big embarrassment for the
Same
president,
dark.
obviously. So,
Mm-hmm.
the
This
worry
is
me
more
with,
you educating us and us not talking about it.
with this is with this going on, brings up the worry again that like America's is willing to up in arms if North Korea won't play ball.
Yeah.
I can't do anything, Dark.
But they're staying optimistic.
But wait, when did China do something about it?
Well, it was the only reference. Japan and South Korea are the only ones that will actually help us right now. China's staying a neutral party. Like they're like, okay, screw you. We're not. No.
Because they're also allies with the North Koreans. So
well, I was gonna
only
say-
partially.
Remember as well, so it's kind of weird to say, like, basically we got China, like in the sense that like we're like the main source of their like not income, but like their resources. We're like that main source, you know, like
Well,
because they
besides
give us our
Africa.
products because it's so easy. Huh? What'd you say?
Africa.
Not exactly, but
Let's see the
I hear what you're
Africans out of
saying.
this.
Okay, and it's interesting that you bring up that point because, like, I don't think China, the reason why they're not helping either side is just because of where they're at. Like,
Yeah, they can. Yeah, North Korea can easily just summon, but use any type of military fire against.
and like, the U.S. or Japan or South Korea were to attack
Yeah,
North
Dark, I'm
Korea,
dead.
China's gonna get collateral damage no matter what.
Unless my condor comes in like 2.5 seconds.
What you do? Guys.
Yes.
That's because it's taking bandwidth away.
Oh, that's
Yeah. We are. Can somebody check my stream? 'Cause I'm not entirely sure how it's doing.
I can't see it.
Hold on.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Yeah, it says receiving another video and smooth streaming.
I was gonna say, can I go ahead and say something?
Yeah. I think my stream's crashing. To be honest. So we just. Okay. I just did something drastic. I'm good now. I'm good. Okay. So please.
All right.
Wait, what were we talking about? Because my brother attacked me.
Chris, go ahead. Is that what you were saying?
I was just saying that like I agree with him because basically what I said while you were gone is like it'd be like your friend and you want to go over to his house and you have a meeting to go over to his house or whatever, like it's scheduled, and then all of a sudden you hear him talking all this smack behind your back and everything like that with other people, and then you're just like, all right, dude, I'm not going to your house anymore if it's gonna be like that, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. What I think it is honestly is like China doesn't want any backlash from it.
Yeah, China's kind of like, look, I don't want to get in the middle of this, you know, because
He's like,
getting
yeah,
a little
where's they're at?
rowdy.
Like, if nukes fly, like, China's fucked either way.
Well, everybody's screwed. That's
Yeah,
why
obviously,
like, we're
but-
like really hoping that Kim Jong Un is, you know, like not gonna.
That he pulls his head out of his ass.
Pretty
Well, yeah.
much.
Let me just shut up.
So, like,
Yeah.
Oh God.
what I think
I was getting
Kim
mad.
Jong Un has been waiting for this entire time is a strong leader, like a strong American leader to finally go, okay, nah, okay, you gotta you're done.
Yeah, which Trump, like, he's calling him on all his BS. You know what I'm saying? Like every threat that Kim Jong Un has been saying, Trump's like, yeah, right. Like, we're gonna come back twice as hard. He's like, oh, crap.
But
you know, this is
he-
oh.
But Trump isn't being like as like direct about
Alright,
it. He's
give me
being,
some supplies.
being optimistic
Like normal supplies.
with the whole thing, and I think that's a good thing. Like, he's not like pushing war. He's not forcing them into something.
I need a little bit more.
Yeah.
He's
That's
staying
what I have.
optimistic, which will help us and honestly help of the North Korean people.
Not.
Because I don't know how much you guys actually know about the North Korean lifestyle, but it's very
It's not good.
not good at all. But
Yeah, and here's another thing that a lot of people don't know about it is like, so, okay, so there were not prisoners, but there were people who have escaped from North Korea, right? And they were saying like, oh, we were told that our mighty leader Kim Jong Un was powerful enough to get resources from wherever he wants. So he gets food from Australia or something, like, I can't remember. I think it was the UK. He was like, the UK and everything like that were giving us food, and we were like, yeah. He actually found out whenever he left the country is that was all lies. It was actually U.S. giving them food, but he didn't want, because Kim Jong-un, he was smart about it because he has control over his people. He didn't want his people to know that it was the U.S. giving us food, giving them food, because it's like the mad dog who bites the hand that feeds. If everybody knew that a U.S. was giving them food and giving them resources, why would they want to go fight, America? They'd be like, what are we gonna do? Like, kill them, and then what are we gonna do about like eating, like putting food on our plates? But that was one of the biggest things. And now that we've backed out of that, they're starving pretty much, except for like China is giving them food, a lot of food now, but he's off doing his own thing.
There we go. I don't have like any noises, but yes, I do hear what you're saying, and that is true. And most of all, I think country leader who wants to see a nuke fly.
Yeah.
Well, the only time, there's actually been very few times where we actually use nukes for the purpose of attacking others. Other times it's just been tests.
There's only 2 known actual uses of a nuclear bomb in war. There's only 2. And America dropped them both.
Yeah. There's the test,
And that was only to
and
end
one of the
the
most
war.
well-known is the Russian Tsar Bomba.
Yep.
Yeah, that was...
Now, if we're talking nuclear incidents in general, then Hiroshima and Nagasaki wasn't the only incident to happen.
Well, yeah, but
like direct attacks.
Yeah. Wait, you know what I was thinking? North Korea, okay, even if they were to attack us, like, even if, right? Like, we have so many allies that are prepared to fucking stop that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Now, another thing is, what's going to help us pay the debt for war?
oh yeah, true. The U.S. has so much debt; it's not even funny.
Yeah,
So,
well, I mean,
we're going to dig ourselves a deeper hole by fighting them in the first place.
Oh yeah.
well, no, I mean, the biggest ways to fix your economy and get a better economy is war. Like, that's why we got out of the Great Depression. Is because was it World War
World
I or
War
World
II.
War II? World War
It
II.
was World War II.
I mean, the thing is, like,
I couldn't remember.
we
But
aren't
there
gonna
was
need
a
that many
recession
troops, though.
before World War One.
Wait, what did you say?
I don't think we would need that. There was a recession
for North Korea?
the First World War.
Well, honestly, here's the thing too: is wars would be made so much easier by America. Like, if we would get out of this whole, or at least make it lesser. But like the whole Geneva Convention thing. Okay, so think about this: if you're being shot at and they're in a whole, like if their religion or whatever, so let's say a Muslim or an Islamic person is shooting at you, and they're shooting at you from a I can't even think the name of it. You know what I'm talking about? The building that they worship in?
That would be a mosque.
Yeah, mosque.
Yeah.
And so if they're shooting at you from a mosque, you legally cannot in war shoot back. And if you do, you will be thrown in prison for the rest of your life to rot.
Yeah.
That's how messed it up. That's how messed up it is. Like, and it's ridiculous. I'm like, I guarantee you take some rules off, and you start doing some stuff like, as bad as it may be, like kind of like Vietnam. It's like that stuff was bad, but at the same time, like if we had the little amount of regulations like we did back then, and we sent our troops in, like I guarantee we would get stuff done like crazy. Like these wars that we're fighting right now, I guarantee they'd be over by now.
Well, yes, but the thing is, the American people don't really want another war. American people just aren't.
We haven't wanted another
About
war
that.
since Vietnam.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
we
Well-
wasted so much resources on that war. It was not even funny. Like we
Well,
didn't even
'cause,
need
I
to
mean,
fight
we've
that
been
war.
in war with.
Also, we have
Well,
seen
that's
how
what a
bloody
lot of
wars can
people-
get on our own soil too.
Well, the thing about like not needing to fight that war, it's just one of those things with communism and capitalism. It just, you know, they don't mix, and America's kind of been that superpower that's
Yeah.
just been watching over, like, you know, don't start communism because it spreads.
True. And the whole deal with North Korea in the first place, like, it is one of the last places communism actually stands.
Yeah, and then like there's China. Well, I think like some of the third world countries, if
Cuba,
you count
I
them,
think?
yeah, but like China.
Cuba, right?
I'm not
Or they switched?
sure on that. I'll look that
Actually,
up.
how's Cuba's doing these days? These days.
It's doing all right, actually. They're doing fine.
These days.
They
I-
are.
It's a dictatorship right now.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Well, it
Okay,
says
so-
like a lot of things.
Yeah, like, yeah, there's tons of it. Yeah,
Especially
but
the country that we're talking about right now.
it's yeah, like there's certain. Oh, Kabir Kaz is Cuba still a communist? LMAO.
Yeah, it says Communist Party. Yeah, they're communists, I guess.
But they're not like hardcore communist Russia communists. You know what I mean? They're
Oh yeah.
Well, I wouldn't call Russia hardcore communist. Like at least.
Well, they're not communist anymore. Yeah, they're
I mean, like,
open market.
you know what I
or free
meant
market or
though.
whatever.
Like
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
back
what you
whenever
meant,
they were
like Cold
Soviet
War
Union
Russia.
kind of.
yeah, Cuba was never too hardcore about it. It was just more of hey, let's be communist. You know, it's fun. But
Mhm.
the whole summit thing. Hello. A lot of people are like, yeah, he did the right thing, and others are like, no, he's absolutely idiotic because he's one of the first presidents to actually get North Korea to the bargaining table, or at least that close. Like,
Mhm.
you know what? No other president has gotten that far, honestly. So, personally,
Yeah, and that's not even a controversial thing either. I mean, it's just the truth, you know.
I honestly think he did some good. I mean, I'm not a full Trump supporter, okay? I'm not, but I mean, he did do a pretty good job, and I'm honestly don't really have a gripe with it, honestly.
Well, I mean, the thing is you don't have to like somebody to give them a gold medal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. It's like, you know, for instance, like Hillary
Gold
Clinton.
star.
I don't like her at all. I hate her, but at the same time, I can say that some of the stuff that she's done in the past and you know, different things like that.
Yeah.
I would
Like the
congratulate her
email
on.
controversy.
Well, I mean, yeah, I can congratulate her on stuff, and I can also, you know get on her
Yeah.
about stuff.
Demonizer, yeah.
But that's just one of the things about seeing like the positives in people you don't like. That takes a lot.
Yeah. So, honestly, the final thing that I'm going to say on this particular topic is honestly, it's the good thing he backed out because of Korea's actions were a bit out of line. And I do think Trump is
Also, we're just
doing
gonna
the
see
right
like an
thing
email from
currently,
Korea saying like,
and-
"Don't talk shit about us anymore."
Exactly. So, here's my final say, honestly. On that.
All right.
Any other thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's a good note. That's it for me.
Alright.
Alright, yeah. The one thing I will say about these podcasts is they're fun because, like, some of us know some stuff about these things, and some people know about these things, and then it all comes together and we
Yeah.
all learn something, you know? The more you know.
Learning!
The more you know.
Llama, it's like being back in school.
Squirrel!
Kill me.
Right?
I don't want to go back
Can't wait
there.
to learn
Don't take
something
me-
in
I
Alright.
don't
the
either.
ScienceCast.
So, guys, we are now moving out of the political realm. We're moving to technology and the more fun stuff. Alright.
Let's talk about
Intel
Cool
new
stuff.
10 processors.
Okay, so Intel,
let's talk about my Dell laptop that can't work anymore.
Intel last year, okay,
I'm
they did rumors like about their 10 nanometer processors. Coming out pretty soon, but this architecture is finicky. They haven't got it quite right. Well, in Korea, companies tend to release products that they intend to release to other places, but they want to test the waters. Korea is a good place with lots of different technology brands and other stuff like that. You can test your technology there. If it works there, it'll work pretty much anywhere. So they made these laptops for like $300. Okay, Intel did, with these new processors, and they're selling them, and everybody's waiting on the new Intel processors, and they're already out on the market, and the story broke about it. And yeah, Intel's like, yeah, we're testing them. Don't freak out. And there's also quite a big laugh I had, honestly, about it, because of the new Intel architectures are getting a little bit pointless.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, like, most of you in this party aren't exactly tech savvy.
Yeah.
I'm the tech savviest in my house.
Wyatt knows personally.
Yeah, he's the most tech savviest in the world. So ha.
That's a fair point.
Nerd.
That's a fair
Speak down
point.
to my
That
level.
is
I have
an
no
amazing
level
point.
54 mage.
I'm a level 3 mage.
What was that? Did everybody just hear the scream of death?
That sounded like a capuchin monkey.
Shit.
Indeed.
I'm watching your stream.
You're watching my stream?
Yes, I am.
Oh lord.
It's
wow.
You should really come in. I think we got room for one more oh wait. No, I'm joking.
I think I uninstalled CS:GO. I'm not sure. Anyway, but so back to the Intel thing. Intel's falling behind, like, with the new Ryzen chips.
Big time.
You're right. AMD has come really far in the market. Like, they have 46% market share right now, and they're only increasing because they're cheaper, and they also offer good integrated graphics. They're actually decent. Which is Intel, just to give us better integrated graphics, and we'll all be cool. Like, come on.
Yeah, come on, bro.
It's like, for example, like when I built for those of you who don't know, I actually picked out the parts for the Edit Master's PC.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh my God, English class.
It's the best class.
yeah, like in the middle of English class, I actually did just make a
I guess you
build
could say
for
you
him.
built it you virtually built it in English class.
Yeah, and I think he's got Ryzen 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, see that proves a point. Like, AMD's cheaper. Their chips are almost as good, if not better, a lot of the time.
And see, and sorry to interrupt you, but
Yeah,
I
go
was
ahead,
just
go
gonna
ahead.
say the Ryzen 3 and the Ryzen 3 and the Ryzen 7 are almost the exact same thing, and the Ryzen 3 is a lot less than the Ryzen 7. But the only reason I got it is because my Ryzen 3 got stolen, and then they, felt sorry and they gave me the Ryzen 7. But I was gonna say, like looking up different like tech tests on them, comparing them, like they're pretty much the same thing, and it just goes to show how
Well,
great they are.
It's more about what you want to overclock it and what generation of Ryzen you're using. Because now I think there's
Yeah.
2 of
There's
them
several.
now. Is there?
No, 2 can count as several. I'm just pulling you.
Wow. No, but there is a new Threadripper that's supposed to come out soon. A Threadripper 2.
Oh, what?
Threadripper 2 is supposed to launch in the next coming years, and it's supposed to be even more beefy than the original Threadripper. Like, it's gonna be.
So what is a Threadripper?
Threadripper is. You know what? Intel has the Core i9s, right?
I do believe so. Yeah.
These super mega chips that only freaking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. AMD's chip is that, and it's the size of 2 CPUs put together.
All right.
It's fucking huge, and I urge you to look it up because it's a beast. Like, oh my god, like it's straight up an orgasm in your computer. Like, it's amazing.
Oh.
I want one, but I can't go drop 1,000 for it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I can't drop 1,000 for anything. I don't even have 1,000.
Right? None of us do right now.
Exactly.
So, anyway, Intel's honestly losing its foothold, and honestly, like, not trying to get on the graphics card fiasco, but like, Nvidia's cards, they are running out of cards. They can't keep up with all the demand now.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Supply meet demand.
And AMD, they've got some pretty good cards there, honestly, for good prices. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Better than I've seen most places.
Oh yeah, dude, like they're fucking insane. Like, I looked up my card. I have a GTX 770, and GTX 770 is it's 5 generations behind, I think. So I may be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. Oh, nice.
You were then proceeded to be quoted.
Anyway, so it's no card. I looked it up. It's $760 new. It's freaking ridiculous. Like, card prices are going up so fast, and they're not dropping anytime soon, which is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But you know. Oh yeah. Chat in Edit Master stream. I'll relay your
somebody
chat
talking?
stone. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, what's up?
Cass said I'm
What
about to
do
get a pre-built Acer with a Ryzen 5. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That actually sounds pretty good. We got pre-built Acer.
I
How much
actually
is
got
it?
legit scared because I broke up with my girlfriend today, and I didn't know if she would come onto the stream and just be like,
Oh,
You
really?
piece of sh-
Oh shit.
"Yeah, it was bad, dude."
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I didn't want to break up with her.
Do you want to talk about that on stream? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Kinda.
No.
I want to get people's opinion
Okay.
on this. I want to get people's opinion on this.
We'll
Okay.
we'll slot it in a bit later, okay? Yeah.
All right, that's
Yeah.
what that works.
So, a rebuilt Ace over the Ryzen 5, that actually is it's good for if it has decent graphics with it, then yeah, it'd be good for gaming, and you'd be good for productivity. So, yeah, Harry, what's your computer rocking?
It's an old computer, and I've been working on trying to upgrade it for the past few years. It's running a Core i7 right now.
Shit, hey, you're
The
blowing
graphics
me out of
card
the
is out
water.
of date.
You're already blowing me out. I wanted an i7.
I gotta upgrade a lot of stuff on this thing. It still runs most Steam games just fine, but it can't run like the really high-end games like The Witcher 3 or Fallout 4 or Special Edition Skyrim or anything.
I can run those, but like because of my VRAM on it, which is only 2 gigs, I have to lower the settings a bit. But me and Cody's computer, like his is like the newer version of mine. If you were to build my exact computer with newer parts, like ours are equal in power,
I
but
remember
mine's just
you were
older.
so jelly of this. You were like, "You son of a." I was like, "First computer time," and you were like, "Ah." You were like, "Take my computer. Let me have yours." Jesus.
Like, it's basically the same thing. Like, I looked up benchmarks when you were over at my house. I was like yeah, like, there's no real advantage years. You know what I mean? All right,
Yeah.
so you're getting
Yeah.
the Acer Aspire. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, bud. I like it. I like it. Okay, you're gonna be able to play good games, huh? Like,
You get to be on our streams, maybe.
yeah, man. Like, more than happy to game with anybody, but it's going for like anywhere from 500 to 800 to 1,000, from what I see, depending on which model you want. But wow, that's actually not bad. Like, $800, and you're gonna get a 1050 Ti.
Oh, he's
That's
getting
pretty good.
50 Ti? Dude, that's what I got. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, like,
dude.
it's equal to the GTX 770. But if VRAM, you probably want more than 2 gigs, but you're gonna be alright.
The only thing that I haven't, the only thing that I've even had a little bit of frame drop in with putting it on max settings is Rust, and I mean Rust is Rust.
It also matters like on internet connection sometimes, honestly.
Yeah,
Llama left the party.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Shit.
Now that Abe's
PC part.
sound is gone.
Alright, so
Wait, yeah,
Well,
how
I'm
much are
running
you
right
getting
now.
that for, by the way, Daniel? I
Is
don't know if you said it.
2-in-1
yet or not.
HP Pavilion. Oh god. Oh no. A 2-in-1 HP
Wait.
Pavilion. Oh god.
Wait, Danny, Mr. Danzers. Okay, how much are you buying it for?
What, the Aspire?
Yeah.
It looks like he's getting it for like anywhere from $500 to $800 from what I can see.
Oh, Rogers, you said about 800. Yeah, that's about how much I got mine for. I was gonna say
Yeah, it's
if
not bad at
you
all.
really, I was gonna say yeah. I was gonna say yeah. You could get that Aspire and it'd be really good. I was gonna say if you wanted to get a build like I got, which I mean the Aspire would be pretty much the exact same thing, but I was gonna say if you wanted to build like I got, it'd cost about the same.
Okay, so
I'm
going to build your PC. Mr. Kaz?
Daniel. Just call him.
No. He has a screen name for a reason.
Okay.
What's a screen name? I'm kidding.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, so... Alright, so I'm gonna see if you can actually get it cheaper. Okay? Let's see. Because, like, I do not think, honestly, that, like... I think you can... I think you can get away with a cheaper price. I think. Well, let's see. 8 gig stick of a G skill. It's so it's just a standard. Yeah, that's. Is it Trident or what is it? Let's see here. You guys can talk. Like I'm just.
We don't know
together a
anything to
PC.
talk about thing with you.
I'm doing 4 payments of like $200. Okay, that honestly isn't that bad. Honestly, like that's doable.
You are doable.
Shut up.
You will do anything if you believe.
Is it SSD? No, it's not. Okay, good. Let's see. So from what I can put together here. Okay. Let's see. No. I'm trying to see if I can get you a cheaper version of your PC, because I personally don't think you should pay that much. Guys,
He's doing. Did you see what he said?
yeah, he's doing 4 payments. Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. I didn't even know that was like a thing you could do with that kind of thing.
Yeah, you can. There are lots of options.
That's cool.
All right, so okay, as we stand,
I'm gonna be right back.
You are?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay,
I'm still here.
Yeah, you're going AFK. Okay. Yeah. So like, Harry, like your processor should be okay. Like if you upgrade with like a 1050 Ti, which is like $200, I think you should be okay.
I can afford that in due time. Just right now, I have literally nothing in the way of money.
Oh yeah. Okay. I feel you, dog.
Like, the funny thing about my computer is I can run New Vegas with hundreds of mods. Well, not hundreds. You get the picture. Just a lot of mods. And yet, I can't run shit like Dragon Age Origins with no mods. It just crashes on the startup screen every time. I don't understand this.
Yeah.
Because New Vegas is definitely an older game, and not to mention all the mods I've put on it, and it runs perfectly.
Alright, so I think if I did everything right, it should come out to, let's see.
You crunching them numbers, Wyatt?
So, what I found is, alright, so potentially you can save about like 70 to $100. If you were to build the PC yourself, Kaz. But honestly, rather just you buy it from Acer because you get that warranty on it and you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, you know, see, that's a good deal. So anyway, yeah, but it actually is really good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Mr. Gas. So,
Hold on. I cannot hear anybody.
hi there.
Oh,
Letting you know.
that's a big bad.
Yeah, that's a big bad. Okay, so
So it's like the name of a character from something. Like, oh, beware the
There we
Dude,
go.
Kaz,
I
I
can
got-
hear everybody now.
Kaz, you are in fact getting a good deal. I can only build it for like 730 minimum, which I tried to make it cheaper, but I mean, I could make it like even cheaper, but that'd be skipping out on some stuff you probably need. But yeah, it's a good deal. You should go for it. Jeez, like PC talk, everybody.
Yeah.
Alright,
Unexpected PC talk, and I love it.
Alright, so this is the MISC zone of the stream here.
Fun times.
Basically what this is any topic that you guys want to talk about. Go ahead.
Oh, I got one on mind already.
Alright.
There was it might get a little bit political, maybe not from how I describe it, but
That's
you know
fine,
that
honestly.
I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I can't remember the name, so I'm just gonna say this. Remember that deal between the nations that would in exchange for lifting sanctions and all that off of Iran, the UN would come in and inspect for nuclear material or weaponry or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently
And get this back up.
that was fun.
Okay, there
I'm
we
just gonna
go.
leave out any government topics, case of the FBI.
It's back now.
I don't want to be spending the rest of my days with
I honestly
Gerald.
have no clue why that happened.
I need me some liquid.
I'm gonna lower my bitrate to 3000.
That might help. If not, lower it another 100.
What was that?
I was at 3000 before. I was at actually 6000 before, which is overkill for YouTube. All right, so I think we're okay now. Hello, everybody. All good? Okay. So I have no clue.
You want me to
what's
go on
going
your stream and just double check?
Yeah. Help me out here.
Alright, I got you.
Let me go like on my phone and see if I'm.
ScienceCast. Yeah, it's going.
Is it like smooth though, or is it like buffering a bunch?
Alright, so my mic audio decided to cut
Sounds
once
smooth to me.
again. But I'm back. I love my mic. I love it
Yeah,
when it decides to
it's
cut
fine.
audio.
Like it says for me, but yeah. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we're back on track, everybody. I don't know what was going on.
The FBI, man.
I don't really remember either.
You know
It's
how
just-
there was the whole thing with like, there's microphones being put in your TVs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so around the time that happened, right? I got this new TV. The scariest crap ever happened, dude. Okay, so here's what happened, right? Me and my friend, we're playing on what's the parkour zombie game?
That would be Dying Light.
Yeah, yeah.
Dying Light. Me and him used to play that day in and day out. Funnest game ever for the longest time, right?
Yeah.
So his mic was broken, and so we actually communicated using our phones, right? We would be in a call, and so what happened, right? He goes down in the game or whatever, and I'm like, no, like, you know, freaking out and screaming and stuff, because like I was home alone, and so I had no noise restraint, of course, and just being funny, and like we're just yelling and stuff. Okay. And so basically what happened is I recorded a clip of it, and whenever I played the clip back, you could faintly hear both of us, like you could faintly hear us talking. And I was like, "What? Excuse me?" And like I got him over to come over to my house. I played it, and you could just hear our voices, and it was the craziest thing ever. Cause I was like, "There's no microphones in our TV," and then whenever that happened, I was like, "Okay, there might be microphones in our TV."
Yeah. Anyway. Damn. Shit. Like that's actually.
You
Kinda
see how
terrifying.
that could freak me out, right?
Yeah, it's actually a little terrifying.
That is.
I still have
That
the
is
same
really
TV to
scary.
this day.
As you look at my three
You should
monitors.
probably dismantle said TV and look for the microphone.
As I look at my three
Use
monitors.
it as a better gaming mic.
Yeah, but it's crazy. Hey Tub,
Your friendly
You have a-
neighborhood cable guy.
any topics to talk about, Tub?
South
Nice.
is a good topic. No, I'm just kidding.
I
Okay.
was about to say, being mute is a very big problem.
So, okay, so let's talk about the PS5 rumors. First.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
So,
I don't know.
I
if
don't
it
really
was
keep
a
up
meme
with
or not.
Sony,
PlayStation news with, you know, me not owning a PlayStation.
Sony said that PS4 is actually it's close to its end, to its life cycle, and
How so?
the next PlayStation, it is it is highly rumored to have Ryzen CPUs in them.
What?
Yes, it is highly rumored
That's actually pretty good.
they're gonna have Ryzen CPUs, which is going to stomp any Xbox One X. I'm sorry, hands down, it's gonna fucking stomp. Okay, yeah,
I mean, I don't doubt that. It's
From-
just,
Yeah.
from a technical perspective, it'll stomp. Okay. In reality, we don't know because you don't have any benchmarks or anything. So,
It could be a big. It could be a complete failure, or it could be one of the greatest success in console history.
Now, the thing is, Microsoft he can't afford to release another console again, like for a while.
yeah, with the Xbox One X being a thing.
At least they'll have their Xbox One, like the original Xbox One.
Then we got the S.
Yes, again, we have the X. Like who was in charge of naming these damn
Naming them?
things? Like what the fuck?
Probably a preschooler, be honest.
Like, Bill Gates. Bill Gates goes to a fucking
I suck at surfing.
Jesus, like, fuck, man, like Xbox, get your shit together. Like, I love playing on Xbox, but I might have to swap to a PlayStation. Like, I might have to.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I
that
like,
would be like the crap. Dude.
yeah, it really would. But like, the thing is, I don't really see a point of getting an Xbox One X. For me personally,
Yeah, I
Xbox
mean,
One X
like-
doesn't seem any appeal to me. Because
I mean, there is.
The only appeal
Yeah.
is 4K. The only
Yeah.
appeal is 4K, and I can live without 4K. Honestly, if I would
Anyone
spend that
can
much
live
money to get
without
4K, I'm not spending it on an Xbox. I'm spending it on a PC 4K kind of thing. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, like,
Yeah.
for some games, You and me can play 4K right now, box. Okay, we just have to lower the textures and up the resolution. Honestly, you and me can play 4K right now, but
As we speak, yes.
yes. But see, the thing is, if you don't have a 4K TV or a 4K monitor, I mean,
Exactly.
yes, like it'll look really good like, on a 1080p monitor. It'll look fine. 1440p, it'll look fine. Honestly.
Mhm.
But like, if you don't want like a limit on your visual experience, so you would need a 4K television, which are actually not that much nowadays, honestly.
Really? Well,
Yeah, like
I
there's
mean,
like 4K televisions, like you can get it for like $500 now, which
well, I guess compared to what they were,
yeah,
you know.
they're becoming a lot more mainstream, which is becoming cheaper and whatnot. So it's
Yeah,
definitely
it's just one
something-
of those things. You give any product time, and it'll get cheaper, unless it's something like Rainbow Six Siege.
or Overwatch. Like
Yeah. Oh God.
that game's still $60. I fucking hate it.
What
I
Overwatch?
know.
It's an old game. I don't understand why it's 60. Like
Been out
Because
for,
it
what,
still has
3,
a
4
massive
years? I'm gonna look that
following.
up.
It still has a massive
well,
following.
yeah, so do a lot of games, but the prices on those have gone down.
You see, like, the company wants to keep
2016,
making money.
guys.
I mean, they
So-
can just do that off of the loot boxes, because so many people buy them already.
They want more money. It's just more money.
Well, yeah.
Like, that's the whole goal. it's like,
I was gonna say, is it?
for example, like
Um,
GTA 5. I don't know how much is it, but I know it's gone down a little bit. Like, not by much, but a little bit.
Not even that much. It's just they keep adding so many updates to the game that they have to keep at its current price tag, or it's not gonna sell as well as it
I mean,
would.
it is like it is free
But even if
DLC.
it
Honestly,
did-
it's free DLC. You don't have to pay a dime for it.
I have problems with free DLC. If I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, before you even
I'm not going to.
like, I know where you're already coming from. Okay, free DLC, it can be done two ways: the right way and the wrong way. Like, for example, Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2 is free DLC. That was pretty good. GTA is free DLC. Honestly, GTA's free DLC has been pretty good. Honestly, big and expensive. But like I do like the appeal of having a DLC pack. Come back, pay a set price, and like GTA 5, like its issue is if you don't have the money to buy what's in that DLC, then you might as well not even have the DLC. Like, it's cool,
Pretty much.
but I mean, it's just GTA 5 like is a great game. It is, honestly. And I've played it since it came out, and it's always a good time. But honestly, I want to see like a quality of life update to GTA 5. Just add more interior things to do, like shit in your house to do. You know what I mean? Like, just
Yeah.
I just come back to hear shit in your houses.
like they just like
Yeah,
they-
that probably wasn't the best thing to come
Yeah.
back to.
well, like being able to sit down and have a meal in your house. You know what I mean? Just like just little things that wouldn't. You take a lot to do, honestly. But that's just me. But wonder what kind of games like.
When you look,
Oh, sorry. What?
when you look at it even more, like there's faults with both paid and free.
Yeah.
Like I can give 2 examples, like right now off the top of my head,
Okay, go ahead.
and that would be The Sims 4 and
Yeah.
EA Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
The problem with Battlefront 2's free DLC is we don't get to decide the content that we would at least like to see. Like, since the last Jedi season came out, which was free content 1, everyone was clamoring for Clone Wars. Instead, we got a solo season with a recycled map. And then you have The Sims 4 with paid DLC. The big ones are all well and good because they add a lot of stuff, but then you got 2 more things you got to buy for that said DLC to get everything within it.
All right, so here's my thing. With free DLC, it's more random, okay? And that's a given because you're not paying for it. So, which means
Well, yeah, that's obvious.
they can offer whatever they want to offer. Okay? In that free DLC, they can offer.
But when the
hell they want.
company, like, when they say they're going to listen to what we would like to see for the next content update, and then they do the exact opposite, that's kind of disheartening.
Yeah, it really is. And it is hard, like, for a dev to make a DLC because, like, it's like, listen to one group of people, they want the animations like I like, right? And then, like, another group will go, hey, we want more weapons. Like, please put a bunch of weapons. It's like, which one am I gonna work on? Honestly, you can't please everybody. You can't. And with paid DLC, you are charging for a complete product. Like, when you buy that thing, you know what's in it, and it's all you're gonna get. Like, but what I will say is paid DLC is not, like, it doesn't affect your gameplay much, honestly. It's like,
It doesn't. Unless it's like a really big game like Far Cry.
yeah, I mean, like, it's like, if I don't buy this, it will never affect me in the slightest. But if you do, you run the risk of it being shit, or not what you wanted. And honestly, like, a lot of companies don't offer refunds.
They do not.
Yeah, because they're a bunch of greedy bastards.
Well, that's most companies these days.
And I mean, like, I understand, like, in today's world, you have to be a money-grubbing asshole. Or
The only company I haven't seen do that is Obsidian, but they've been really quiet for the past couple of years.
or Respawn.
Yeah, Respawn. They were quiet aside from like some of their most recent games, like Titanfall.
I love Titanfall.
Titanfall's fucking amazing.
It really is. Well, guess who just texted me a minute ago?
Her?
Yep. It's bad.
Okay. Let's go ahead and discuss our last 2 topics, honestly.
Can we throw in a quick third since Black Ops 4 is one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be Battlefield 5.
Let's throw them in together, okay? Black Ops 4.
All right.
What the hell are you doing? Treyarch,
Let's see.
what the fuck are you doing?
We got no campaign, a copy-paste multiplayer, or at least that's what it looks
Well,
like
hold on,
from a
hold on,
first
okay, okay.
glance.
The multiplayer, honestly, Treyarch has good formula. Like, they know how to make a good multiplayer.
Boots on the ground. But in the way they're doing it, being it futuristic, I don't really
I'm not
like the idea
against it
behind
yet. Okay, I'm gonna
that. Well,
buy
neither
it,
am I. I'm just saying.
and I'm gonna be like, okay, is it gonna be okay, or is it gonna be pretty shit? I mean, but no campaign, which I can honestly say I saw this coming. Mainly because, okay, I'll say this right now. A lot of people don't you play the campaigns anymore in COD games. They'll buy it for the multiplayer. They're like, I don't actually blame them. And let's address the elephant in the room. Treyarch Battle Royale.
You're gay? Oh. Sorry.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Whoa!
That is.
I just realized
gotta
that the stream couldn't hear y'all this entire time.
Okay, then.
Not the entire time,
Yeah.
but like.
Yeah,
Well, did they get the
Why?
gist of what we were
Yeah.
talking about?
Okay, there we go. Say something?
Yeah, hey. So,
Oh, that's embarrassing.
okay, so. You Battle Royale and Treyarch.
Not like anybody's watching anyways, but.
I think
How's
that
that
is the worst decision they've ever made for a Call of Duty game.
What, being a battle royale Call of Duty game?
Yeah, well, not because they added it, but because it's going to be one of the main focuses.
Well, yeah, and see, here's the thing. Here's my whole thing on the deal. I personally, because it's such a grossing genre and such, it's the biggest game type of all these days. I give them props for trying it, but like you said, it's based around it. And second of all, that's not their style of game. If you're gonna make the next game in the series, see that's so many mistakes. It's like Halo Wars. Imagine if it was like Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo Wars, Halo 4. Like instead of Halo 3, they gave us Halo Wars. It's like you don't change the playstyle of your game whenever it's the next in the series.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
Yeah.
here's my take on Battle Royale. Okay, if they do it right, I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a quality, polished product that actually, now we're not gonna name any other games here, but if it's optimized, unlike some others, then I'd be down to play it. PUBG, no optimization. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. So the thing is, if it's a good quality finished product,
Then yeah, they're
Treyarch could go for
it's
it.
got a polish on it.
Like, see, for a while now, I've actually been wanting a first-person battle royale game that's actually first-person and incorporates COD's style. Like, I like the ADS in COD. Like, I like the better gameplay. It feels better to play. And this will open up more doors for those COD fans who want to get into Battle Royale, but they don't want to play Fortnite because it's just a fucking a mess right now.
It has gotten old. And it is also a mess.
And nobody wants to play PUBG on the Xbox because it's so unoptimized and so terrible that like you can't play on the Xbox.
It's not just the optimization.
Yeah, there is a big.
There's also the server issues, because good old Player Unknown himself came out and said he will not be giving the Chinese their own dedicated server, and a statistic showed I'm not being racist in any form or fashion saying
you're
this,
good,
but 90% of the hackers in PUBG are shown to be coming from China into the American servers, and that tends to put a damper on ours, and tends to make it unplayable at some points.
So like, you do a battle royale. It's gonna have dedicated servers worldwide. It's gonna be a polished product, and it's probably gonna be really good. I'm excited to see the vehicles return to Call of Duty. I'm actually really excited for that. Because
there is one thing that I'm not looking forward to for the Battle Royale mode. That's seeing all those classic zombie characters like Richtofen,
running around,
Dempsey, Takio, Nikolai in a Battle Royale in a Jeep. I really don't want to see that.
Now,
like, I can understand why they'd add those skins because they're fan favorite characters, but in the setting they're put in, it doesn't really sit right.
Now, here's the other thing. Okay, I don't know how they're gonna do the unarmed combat, like weapons on the ground and also that to pick them up. That's kind of important to think about. Like, is there gonna be an inventory, or is it gonna be 2 guns and your nades? Like,
it's actually a good question, because the whole basis of a battle royale, like PUBG and Fortnite and H1Z1 and even Minecraft Hunger Games, you always pick up your weapons and gear. There's always an inventory system. It's not a set of 2 or 3 things. But that's what Call of Duty's whole gist has been for all their games, is 2 weapons, or if in the multiplayer you have the perk that gives you the 3rd, and then the grenades.
I'm curious for attachments.
Yeah,
how's that gonna work?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, because like in the preview or whatever, you do see him jumping out of the plane, so that gives me the idea that it will be, it'll be kind of that you drop in, you have nothing kind of feel, but at the same time, there have been plenty of trailers that will have a big thing in them that you never see in the game. So I don't know what their plans are. Only time can tell.
Now, but hypothetically, to put on attachments, right? Pick up guns and nades. That's normal for COD, okay? But putting on attachments on the fly, that is something you don't see.
That's going to be something hard for them to pull
any
off.
Any of the COD games, okay? And in vehicles, COD series hasn't touched since World at War.
Yeah. Well, just think.
So
okay. So
well, unless you count the campaign in Black Ops, and there was.
We can't. No, we can't.
Well, I'm talking about like he's saying like vehicles in a multiplayer.
Yeah.
Oh, in a multiplayer. Oh.
Now, the only thing I can think of is it's gonna be like PUBG. This is gonna be like the motorcycle, which is placed by like a mongoose looking thing.
And then we already know there's a Jeep.
Yeah, there's a Jeep. Looks like there might be a helicopter or 2 that you can obtain, which could be cool.
That'll give people an unfair advantage unless you can find like some sort of tracking weapon.
Which
I'm sure there will be a minus to it.
If it's including like COD 4 characters and whatnot, the Stinger will actually, and the Javelin might make a return.
Well, this is a Treyarch game, and the Call of Duty Modern Warfare characters are all like Activision. They don't own the rights to them.
Yeah, Activision works with Treyarch a lot, so only.
Well, that doesn't mean they own like full rights to their characters from their games.
Well, they don't. We're kind of looking at. I was gonna say, throwing a little idea in there. I was like, we're kind of looking at all the negatives of this. imagine this working out amazingly. The
I
system
hope
is
it
great.
does.
Adding attachments are great. You drop it. Yeah, and so the vehicle is great. They perfected it, and it's an one of the best battle royales there are out there. What if? You know how amazing this could be? You
Like,
know?
It could just stomp
because
out Fortnite
the
and PUBG
world's
and H1.
the world's tired of Fortnite. Like, it's everywhere
Yeah.
on every fucking platform.
Yeah, because
It's too much
it's
Fortnite.
free, and everybody has it.
Like, PUBG. I will not lie. I'm always down for a good game of PUBG. It's
Speaking
definitely
of,
a good game, but
No.
it has too many issues. Like H1Z1, it's not bad. I played it.
It's not good either.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's just in between.
Yeah. But I'm excited for a new Battle Royale because playing it in the same places, doing the same shit is annoying. So,
yeah.
Because if they
Question-
pull this off,
yeah.
it could boost the sales of the game farther than any other Treyarch Call of Duty, just because of that one mode, possibly. And it could just stomp Fortnite and PUBG 6 feet into the ground.
Now, here's the big thing: 3 different zombies modes.
That's interesting. They're
There's
bringing
the
back
arena.
Richtofen and all the others. And then there's the arena.
There's the arena, and then there's the 2 other ones, which hypothetically are the new zombie, which is our classic zombies. You all know, and there's probably going to be another one where it's more story based, or maybe a zombie campaign, depending
Maybe.
on. I'm not entirely sure, but the
If
arena
they don't
sounds
do a
fun.
zombie campaign right off the bat, then there'll probably be like a really small DLC, like one of those, like in
Yeah.
one of the map packs.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 had a zombie campaign. I don't know if anybody played it, but it actually had one.
Hello.
Hi there.
Oh, hey, look, he's back.
Cub is like alive.
You joined in on the second to last topic, and that is Black Ops 4 and Battlefield 5, which you haven't touched Battlefield 5 yet.
I think it's too much horror, and yeah.
That's
What?
fine. But,
But
What
yeah,
did he say?
from what we've seen from those zombie trailers, we know they're bringing back the original characters, along with one map with 4
What?
totally
Really?
new characters. Yeah, like
yeah.
Richtofen, Nikolai, Dempsey, and Takio,
hell yeah.
because they're such fan favorites.
But it's supposed to be a different universe. Like,
It
the
is.
story's complete for
I'm
the other
fine with that.
universe. Which I'm okay
Because,
with.
Yeah,
but-
well,
Which would make
Yeah.
3 instances for the original 4. You got the first instance, which is up to Moon, and then the second instance, which is up to Revelations, and then this new one.
Yeah. So here's the thing that I honestly think. Arena is probably going to be really good.
I am interested to see what they would do, because Zombies always has, like, some kind of gun, but since it's an arena, and it looks, more
Melee
along the lines
only.
of ancient Roman,
So
melee-only zombies.
like,
I would
I'm
love to
I'm
see
all
how
the
they
way
would
down
play
for
that
that,
out.
man. Like, that sounds fun.
Like, for
are they doing that?
perks,
Yes, they
the
are.
mystery box, wall weapons. I'd love to see how they pull that off for a medieval melee setting.
Now you already know.
Wow.
Now
Like,
you know
maybe
you already know at
it-
least one of the zombie modes is going to be good because it's Treyarch and Treyarch.
Like, maybe for the more Roman looking one, maybe it won't be wave based. Maybe it'll be more like of a gladiator type style. Like, you open one gate, a certain type of zombie pops out, or a certain amount of one type of zombie. Like, you got the Nova
Yeah.
crawlers, because the reasons. I don't know
So,
how they
like-
would do that, but that's a possibility. And then there's the special variants that we saw in World War II zombies, which could have their own variation of it Like, you know, the
I actually
Brenner
enjoyed this
zombies, the
variant.
flamethrowers.
I actually enjoyed this variant.
Yeah,
To be honest.
having new variants to zombies, like, adds to the feel. Like, it's an experiment
Alright,
gone wrong.
What do you guys honestly think of there not being a campaign? Are you okay with it, or